All right, welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're looking at an online store. A listener flagged for us. It's called Greatstellar.com.
Mm.
And we've got their marketing claims on one side, which look great, and then some pretty concerning security data on the other.
Yes.
So our mission is really to unpack this. Is this a legitimate new shop or something you should be wary of?
And it really is a fascinating clash right from the start. I mean, Greatstellar.com comes out with these huge promises, worldwide shipping,
Right.
a 90-day free return policy. And get this, they claim to have over 100,000 satisfied customers already.
100,000.
Well,
Wow. And it's not just that. They throw in a free ebook with every order.
a nice little touch.
It is. And the payment options look solid. PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, Apple Pay, Google Pay. I mean, that list alone gives you a sense of security, doesn't it? Because you assume there's buyer protection baked in.
Exactly. And that's what's so interesting here, because those payment options almost make the contradiction sharper. You feel safe, but when you look under the hood,
It all falls apart.
the data just flips the script completely. Despite that professional, polished front, the site's security profile is basically a giant blinking alarm.
Okay, so let's get specific. We saw one third-party analysis give the site a security score of just 1 out of 100.
One.
What does a score that low even mean in practical terms?
A score like that tells us the site is extremely suspicious. It's often a sign of, a sort of automated setup designed to look like a real store, but without the real infrastructure.
And this is where we have to challenge their claims, right?
Absolutely. Because if we know the domain itself is brand new, it was only created in late 2024, how in the world could they possibly have 100,000 satisfied customers?
The math just doesn't add up.
The math doesn't work. It's the definition of conflicting information.
So what's driving that terrible score? It can't just be that the site is new, can it?
No, it's not just about age. It's about patterns. The big danger here is pattern recognition. The domain has almost no online presence, no reviews, no social media buzz.
And ghost online.
A total ghost. And it shows all the classic signs of being a template shop, these high-risk drop shipping sites that pop up, sell the same generic products under a new name, and then disappear. It's built for a quick launch, not for trust.
Okay, let's make this practical. Let's unpack what this means for you, the shopper, if you're looking at their products and you're tempted, but that 1100 score is scaring you.
Right. So given that the payment options are their one strong point, the key is to lean into that. If you are going to take the risk,
And it is a risk.
it is a risk, then you absolutely have to use a payment method that has robust, well-known buyer protection. Think PayPal or a credit card you know will have your back in a dispute.
Exactly. So some key action points for you here. First, keep every single record.
Yeah.
The order confirmation, the receipt, everything.
Meticulously.
And second, when the product arrives, if it arrives, double-check everything. The shipping details, where it came from, and of course, if the product is actually authentic.
And here's our biggest piece of advice.
Yes.
Treat any first order as a test, a small one. Buy the cheapest thing on the site just to see how the whole process works, see how long it takes, see if you can even contact them. Test that 90-day return policy and see if it's real.
That's a great point. See if anyone's actually home.
So this all leaves you with a really important question to think about. When a site offers these really tempting claims, the long return window, the huge customer base, but the data shows 1,100 security score and all these suspicious patterns, how much weight should you really give to just the payment options? At what point do the facts outweigh the promises and cross your personal line for caution? Something to mull over.